What's up, everybody? It is me, KiNGAlpha. Hope everybody's doing great. So, today we have the Huskarls unit preview today. They also released, excuse me, they also released another video, article about them, so we're going to be able to read a little bit more into them. This video isn't too long, so the entire video shouldn't be so long. Thank you for, by the way, giving me all support on that last video. I know some people are not hyped for the next season, and some people really are. I extremely am. I'm just still very interested to see what other details there is going to be about the next season, especially what would next season's patch notes be and stuff like that. Hopefully, there's no runes and all that type of stuff. But let's get into this preview because this is the T4 Huskarls, and I'm honestly excited. I haven't watched the trailer or anything like that, so this is like my first reaction. And we'll break it down and then we'll read a little bit of the article and stuff. Okay, okay. Not gonna lie. They look fucking sick. They look amazing. I love these shields. I wonder as well, could we possibly even get like shield skins? Do you know what I mean? Um, but I love the shield skins. I love the really heavy armor type of Huskarl. I do wish that they did have longer axes though. Um, I think it would have been nice to see Huskarls that were two-handed Huskarls. Like let's say they had it like they all had a big Huskarl on their back. But maybe that's the Varangian. We'll have to see. Because most likely the Varangian you can actually switch to like double-handed axe. Anyways, love the armor, love the unit skin itself. I low key don't even want to really change the unit skin unless they have a really good unit skin this season. You can even see some of the guys with their own beard. Now, I love the chanting and stuff. The only thing that's a bit worrying is, all right, for example, when they're doing, I think it's an ability that they're doing uh right here. Where is it? It's like this. Now, whenever there comes to abilities and you press the button and they do an animation, a lot of the times in the fights you don't really have time to do animation. Now, most likely this is some type of frenzy ability that is probably said in the article, or like an extra rage ability that they do extra damage for a certain amount of time and stuff. Um, but do I love the animation? Yes, it looks absolutely amazing. And funny thing enough, these guys are going up against Shield Maidens, so it's really funny to see them going up against Shield Maidens and stuff. I will say their animations do look really good in terms of it looks like they do have a little bit of a shield bash, and they also are just attacking regularly. Now, this is really cool because it looks like a shield wall, which I love. And this whole charge thing is pretty interesting though, because I wonder how it would be in terms of a blob fight if there's units all around you like that. Are your units, and especially if there's like no units behind you, will they just spread out and just go this way instead of going all around? Because, for example, look, I don't think there's actually any units behind, and some of them went behind. But this could just be for a preview, so it could have been done wrongly or something. I actually think those are actually blue units, so they're not. I don't know. I don't know. I could be wrong. But yeah, maybe sometimes when you're doing the animation, they just charge in whatever direction. But instead, when there is units, they do charge. Because this is an interesting thing. We've never had a charge where they just charge, not in unison. They all charge, oh, well, in unison, but not in the same direction. So this is pretty interesting. Um, and so yeah, so we did see a little bit of a shield bash there. This ability does look good. I will say the level 100 skin does look fucking fire with the maul as well. So very very excited. Funny enough, when I saw the cav in the back, I was like, "Oh snap! The Huskarls can freaking control the cav in the back as well," but it's not actually. So Definitely very interesting to see like how this is going to play out in terms of this unit. I think is this unit going to be worth it? Probably 100%. I do hope that they can duke it out with palace guards and stuff. You don't want it where palace guards can just brace and immediately kill this entire unit in 2 seconds. So we'll definitely see. Now let's read a little bit of the article and stuff. So, and oh wow, this actually the article doesn't have that much. I thought it was actually going to have a little bit more, but it's not. So historically, Viking fighters of old were known for their fierce loyalty, and none of that, the more than the Huskarl. These bodyguards of Scandinavian kings and chiefs were disciplined of soldiers of great Okay, so yeah, it just didn't. Even though it says a variety of weapons, it doesn't. They didn't really. They only had axes there. But anyways, Skarls are Harold the Slaughterer's personal guard and Conqueror's blade, and are considered to be among the most formidable warriors in the Northlands. And an inspiration to their comrades, the longer the Skarls' song is sung, the greater effect of their movement speed, attack rate, and armor penetration is. Oh, so it's one. Okay, I will say that it's one of those skills that you can build it up, and then the longer it's sung, and then you can go in and charge. So that's actually pretty cool. I've never thought about that. I hope there is a tick timer or something, or some type of way, like a bar or something to tell how long, um, the longer they sing the song, the when is it at its max where you can get all the max movement speed, attack rate, and armor penetration. That is really cool, and that is a huge boost in terms of movement speed, attack rate, and armor penetration. Especially armor penetration is huge due to the fact of everybody spamming Iron Reapers and Silidars. Um, there's always the spam of Palace Guards and Immortal Garrison. Like, are Huskarls going to be able to duke it out with Immortal Garrison? Because all that type of stuff. I definitely don't see this unit having any type of CC immunity, which I hope is not the case. But we'll definitely see. So it says their unwavering loyalty knows no bounds, and inspiration that extends to their northern allies, who will also be bolstered by the Skarls' dedication to their leaders. Okay, so my only thing is though they keep saying extends to their Northlander allies. I wonder if this means that it's only extending to the units that are from season 7 and season obviously 12 coming, because um you know, Northlander allies could mean, only people that are Northlander, or it could just mean their team. So this actually isn't that bad because it can almost be one of those things where you're timing a push and you're letting, the Huskarls build up the song, and then bam, everybody pushes, everybody has movement speed, attack speed, and arm penetration, and all that type of stuff. We'll definitely have to see what exactly it does, and I can't wait to kind of see what it does in the preview and everything. But this is basically it. Let me know what you guys think about Huskarls. I'm pretty excited about these guys. I think they're probably going to be a unit that I use all the time. I kind of hope these guys are either 230 leadership or 235, because after the season ends it will most likely be 245. I just hope that they're not 240 leadership or something, unless they're like really fucking good. But I hope they're not 240 leadership. I'm hoping, and I'm really aiming for at least 230 to 235. Because if they're 240, then 250 I feel like would probably be too high for a melee infantry, unless they're really good. But anyways, most likely we're gonna get the Varangian Guards preview tomorrow and everything, so definitely stay tuned in for that, guys. Have a great one. Let me know what you guys think about the Huskarls, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.